Health. There's been a lot of emphasis put on health in recent years, and for good reason. In a world of COVID, everyone's mind has been on their own health and the health of those closest to them. It's been in the media, it's been on the news, and I think that's fantastic. I love the attention and the drive that people have to put emphasis on health, and I think that's really important. Getting people to take steps to better their health, such as washing your hands, wearing a mask, practicing good hygiene, is awesome, and I love to see it. However, I also think that we are more than just our bodies and our physical health, and I think that there's a lot to be said about mental health. I think that mental health is just as important as physical health, and today I want to talk about the dangers of neglecting mental health. People all across the globe suffer from mental illnesses such as bipolar disorder, depression, and anxiety. Healthline.com says that the two leading mental illnesses are depression and anxiety, with depression having the two forms that they mentioned being persistent depression disorder, which affects about 1.5% of American adults, and major depression disorder, which affects about 7% of American adults. As for anxiety, they have general anxiety disorder affecting about 3% of American adults, and social anxiety disorder affecting about 15 million or 5.8% of American adults. And while these stats themselves are extremely frightening, I think that they are even more frightening for younger people because they affect them at a higher rate. And that should be all the more reason for you to care because we are all college students and therefore we fall into this bracket. A recent Finnish study found that 10% of young adults said and recorded that they had a major depression disorder per month, which is an insane stat and is higher than the ones previous, which shows that it affects younger people way more. The leading cause of death in the UK for young men, ages 25 to 34, is suicide. And while one could argue that there are different factors and different causes, such as school pressure, poverty, unemployment, studies were done, and they found that the leading and strongest factor was mental health. And to add more onto these stats, in America, the second leading cause of death in people ages 10 to 34, regardless of gender, is suicide, which is only second to accidental or unintentional injury, which is crazy. These stats are not often talked about, even though they are regarding the number one and number two leading causes of death in the UK and US respectively. So what can you do to help? Well, you could donate to the ADAA, which is an organization that helps people deal with their mental illnesses by helping them understand them and then helping them treat and recover from them. One story that they had is from a bodybuilder named Emily Plager, who suffered from anxiety. It really got bad when she was 13 and lost her father. She said that she closed herself off, that she was in a really dark place, that she shut down. And then when she was 20, she started talking to a therapist from the ADAA who really helped her improve and better her mental health and who helped her grieve more properly and in a more healthy way. The ADAA treat depression, anxiety, and a long list of other mental illnesses. And over 11 million people visit their website every year. Donating helps a lot of people around the world. However, if you can't donate for some reason, there are other ways to help in the fight against mental illness. You can make sure that you and the people around you and the people that you surround yourself with are all mentally healthy. You can do this by practicing good mental health techniques, by meditating or being positive, making sure that you have good communication, making sure that you're okay, that your friends are okay, that the people that you care about are okay. And by practicing these techniques, you can make sure that you and the people that around you are all mentally healthy, just like if you were practicing washing your hands and practicing good hygiene. As you leave, there will be brochures with facts about mental health and what you can do to help if you or a loved one is suffering. Thank you so much, and remember to stay mentally healthy. Thank you, and I hope you have